If you want to have a better performance than the crowd, you must do things differently from the crowd. This is a quote from John Templeton. Working with traders across different markets, trading styles, routines, and lifestyles, I've noticed something that sets the successful ones apart. And that's that they can spot mass psychology in the charts. And what does this mean exactly? Every successful edge, and with edge I'm talking about a combination of strategy and trader, ingrains these two crucial aspects. And those are identifying the signs of crowd behavior on the charts and utilizing that information to inform their trading decisions. Today I want to explore with you what does this look like in practice, how can you spot the crowd behavior on the chart so you can be one step ahead and position yourself smartly in trading. Let's dive into it. Mass thinking has always been a great indicator throughout the years. Think back to the Mongol Empire's use of the Feigned retreat. I'm sure you probably studied this in school, but don't worry, I don't blame you if you don't recall. In battle, the Mongols would pretend to flee, luring enemies into a false sense of victory, and when they're least expected, they would launch a surprise attack. So this is the tactic that we have in this image. And the key to this tactic and what made it so famous was that the Mongols would take advantage of the overconfidence of the enemies. Sounds familiar, maybe? The overconfidence part? This is exactly what happens to many traders. The market here represents the enemy, not as a person or as a team of people, but there are certain scenarios or market traps that lead you into believing something and raising your expectations. And then, when you least expect, the market reverses or does something you were not expecting at all. And it's under the surprise factor that traders get trapped. The reality is, the market is not your enemy. It's actually yourself. It's you versus you. The market might throw you all types of market traps or things you're not expecting, but it's in your responsibility as a trader to maintain a rather neutral view during the session. And this is what mainly sets successful traders apart from the rest. They are capable of holding a neutral view or an unbiased view throughout the session, regardless of the market events, trade results, market moves. There, the perception doesn't get distorted as much as the perception of less experienced traders. Because if you think about the rules traders set from themselves, we see a lot of traders set the rule of taking only one trade per day or being done after 2 losses in a row. These rules, they are not for the mathematical part. In fact, if you keep taking trades according to your strategy, you will have more results. If you have an edge, of course. These rules are made to manage the human part and to keep your perception unbiased. When the market opens, it's more easy to maintain this unbiased perspective, but as you take trades or as the market shows its end and price action unfolds, it gets more and more challenging to maintain this neutral view. And in this sense, you must work on 2 essential fronts. The first one, practicing an unbiased view, regardless of what happens in the market, the results, the market moves, etc. And this basically means exposing yourself to enough stress that allows you to practice your discomfort tolerance, but not enough to spoil your performance. And I've wrote a past post on increasing your tolerance to discomfort, which is a very rare skill that gives you an advantage in trading. If you want to read the full article, I'll leave the link below in the description. And the second one is assessing the quality of your perception throughout the session. This is about awareness, to understand if you should keep trading or if you should step back and reframe. Good trading is a dance between these two. And it's only when you have these two in place that you can see the mass thinking or the crowd behavior footprints on the chart, so you can take that big perspective and utilize that information in your advantage. Let's see how. This takes many forms. For example, this might mean waiting for a level to retest when everyone entered on the breakout, taking your profits when everyone is greedy, or letting them run when everyone is fearful. seeing where the biggest liquidity pools with stop losses and pending orders are likely located, and using the information to make your move or practice patience. However you utilize this mass thinking knowledge, it's important to highlight that you'll only get to this stage when you truly understand yourself. And this is because you've been there. You've been through these market traps. You've been emotional. You probably lost tons of money with your emotional reactions. But now, because you've been through it, and knowing that the survival instinct is pretty much the same from human to human, you know what it looks like. And you can identify how most traders are reacting to a certain level, psychological level, or a pattern. Better, not more, information gives you an edge. When you master your own psychology, you gain also the knowledge and the awareness of what's happening on the charts. Where is the mass thinking located? Where are most traders looking to do? What's their next steps and what they're looking at? And this gives you an immense advantage. So how are you using this knowledge to your advantage in trading? Share it in the comments below. I'm curious to hear your thoughts. Peaceful trading, Sarah. If you loved this video, you will absolutely love my weekly newsletter, The High Performing Trader, on trading psychology and trading performance. I drop practical advice every week. So if you're interested in becoming your best version, don't hesitate. I will leave the link to subscribe in the description below. If you loved this video, you will absolutely love my weekly newsletter, The High Performing Trader, on trading psychology and trading performance. I drop practical advice every week. So if you're interested in becoming your best version, don't hesitate. I will leave the link to subscribe in the description below.